Shalom, double honors to the apostles of GMS, honest you brothers that be pushing this truth in sincerity. Gonna be a quick video about the devil exposing himself. Alright, and I'm gonna start off with the scripture in Psalms 64th chapter on the 8th verse. It says, "So shall they make their own tongue to fall upon themselves, all that see shall flee away." Alright, now this is going back to a point that we make here, alright, at GMS. Right, that these devils, these so-called political leaders and all of that, right, the ones that rule these kingdoms are really they're lesser luminaries and all of that. They're really pedophiles, man. Alright, and this is an article on Russia Today. Alright, and it's basically an article saying that the British MP slams, the so-called new British MP slams a Prime Minister, a British Member of Parliament slams ex-Prime Minister Thatcher, which is talking about Margaret Thatcher, alright, for a paedophile cover-up. When you get into the story, which I'm going to read a little bit about it, in essence, she covered up one of the members of Parliament at the time, alright, basically a paedophile cover-up, man, alright. It says, former Prime Minister Margaret Thatcher was aware of a Liberal MP was suspected for sexually abusing boys, man, right, but turned a blind eye to it, alright. Why? Because that's what they're into, man. They're devils, man. Alright, and it says she awarded a knighthood to Cyril Smith, alright, secret documents released after a year-long fight to disclose, right, for the disclosure revealed, right. There is no doubt that there is no doubt about it now, for that we know that Thatcher turned a blind eye to the people who were quite clearly he says, look at that, man, to the people, right? It didn't say person, because when you read the first bit of the article, man, it starts off saying one pedophile, man, but now it's saying it says there is no doubt about it now, from what we know, that Thatcher, right, turned a blind eye to the people who were clearly pedophiles. That is absolutely clear, said Labour MP Simon Duck, whatever his surname is, who exposed Cyril Smith abuse in Parliament. Alright, he says Smith was investigated in the 1970s, in 1988, and in 1999 on suspicion of indecent assault against teenage boys, man. Alright, so now you know, man. Alright, now you know how these devils get down, man. Alright, and it's the same thing that we say, that the brothers say at the camp. It's the same thing that the brothers say out there, starting from the elders on down. Alright, it's the same message you've been getting, and you're getting it to where these devils are pretty much exposing themselves. Alright, but what you're going to find out when you go deeper into it, that's their belief, man. That's their occult doctrine. That's their fundamental principles, right? I think it's something like the highest form of magic is, defiling a young boy or some madness like that, man. But you're seeing it right here, man. The so-called leaders and that of this kingdom, man, they're straight up not only homosexuals, man, they're pedophiles, man. A grown-ass man popping a little boy, man. What do you think the Most High made them nice girls for, man? Them lovely women for, man? What do you think the Most High put them big asses on them women, man, and them tits on there, so it could be pleasing unto you? That's not the scriptures say, let a bosom please you, man. Alright? So, hey, man, that's I'm not gonna get all up into it. I don't need to get all up into the information, and the article's there for your own for your own if you want to get into it and read it. It's on Russia Today. But that's the little point I wanted to make there. That was somewhat I want to say edifying, because there wasn't all that much information in it, but hopefully that arrives your spirit, man, to find out that, man, this man is really the devil, man. Alright, that will sign out. Say double honors to the apostles of GMS, unless you go pushing this truth in sincerity. Shalom.